The Becker pant is designed to be just the right amount of rugged. When it's time to go from a more polished look to an urban rugged look, this is your pant. One of my kids once called that somewhat uncharitably the urban Italian lumberjack look, which is actually kind of true. Speaking of Italy, it's made of this amazing Italian twill cotton. It's not denim, it's much more interesting, and it just looks better in colors in ways that denim can't. Becker pant is totally unique. Might be my favorite thing in my wardrobe right now, actually. I really, really love it. Let's get a look at it. Love this song, man. This is LA's own Il Camille. Check her out on Spotify. She is something else. Love it. I was in LA last week, actually. Okay, so the Becker pant, let's take a look at where it fits in your wardrobe. Right here at the base. We always dress from the bottom up. Once you know what look you're going for and you pick the shoe and you work your way up, pants are the first stop along the way. And this one kind of works with everything, with all those looks. It rocks with like sandals or flip-flops. Like you look like a total beach badass when you do that. Speaking of LA, I was there all last week. Pretty much the whole time I wore Beckers and like white Beckers like these with Havaiana rubber flip-flops, and it just looked great. It's a really good look. I can't say enough about this fabric. It has the ruggedness of denim, but like denim is everywhere on everybody. And I just want you to have that ruggedness, but also be like a little unique. You know, that's important. When you wear them, they just feel right. Like you're ready to walk into a really nice place, or you could just put on your old boots and hike into the hills, and they'd cut it for both of those things. Somehow they do it both. The deep patch pockets on the back are total signature items. They create a distinct look. You'll wonder why more pants don't have. They make your ass look great. That's a big deal. I mean, I'm a designer, I think about that stuff, right? If you're like me and you have chronic white guy buttock condition, they give you a bit of the ass, like a kind of higher ass that your dad's genetics sort of robbed you of. And on the other hand, if God gave you a booty, that's awesome. It's now gonna be that much better, so you'll love that. You know I'm gonna say it, so I'll say it. A pant is only as good as what's happening here around the waist. The industry cuts pants for 18-year-olds. I don't know why they do it. You finally make real money, you can walk into Louis Vuitton or wherever the fuck you want and buy whatever the fuck you want, and nothing fucking fits, right? Our bodies have changed since back then, and so we actually need this part of the pant to do its job and stay put. I do that by insisting on a nicely firm band here. It's got several layers stitched into it. It will help you resist the dreaded fold over, and the back has a great band of elastic built in here. High quality stuff. Like most pants I make, you can think of it like this. If you're a 36 waist, then the pant at rest will sit a little smaller at a 35. You can stretch it all the way out to 37 or 38. So when you put it on, there's a little tension there, and you put it on at 36, it has just the perfect amount of squeeze. Let's call it, 2.5 kilos, about 4 pounds of pressure. Just a perfect little hug. You can even wear it without a belt if you want. In LA, like I said last week, I ran around with these with a pair of flip-flops and no belt, and it looked totally cool. The cotton is the best you can get. Milled for me in Italy, also custom dyed just for me in exactly my colors. So it clicks with everything else I make, with all this stuff. I make a system, guys. All this stuff is designed thoughtfully to work well together. Let's turn this inside out, and right away you can see the quality there. This is perfect European stitching, nothing sloppy. Shirting material for the pockets. This top area here is actually finished like a $1,000 pair of suit pants, right? This is a jeans style stitch down the sides, so we don't finish the inside as we do on other pants. This is so cool. I make the Becker pant in white. Listen to me, absolutely must have a pair of white pants. Wear them year round. Don't worry about winter. Wear them year round. They always make you look like a badass. But one thing about white pants is that it doesn't really matter the fabric. They'll always be just a little bit see-through. If you've got light skin and you're tucking in a dark shirt, for example, you're gonna see it. Or if you've got darker skin, you know how it is. So on the white pants, I actually line the whole thing. Doesn't impact wear or comfort or breathability. Trust me, I've done a ton of hours in this pant doing everything from fancy dinner to hiking in the mountains. Feels like sleeping in a bed with expensive sheets. It's actually pretty awesome, but you don't get that dreaded see-through thing. A couple of other quick details for you, as I often do. The cuffs are designed to flip up. They're finished on the reverse side, right? The seams are finished on the inside as well, so it just looks tailored. You can see that same attention to detail in the pocket flaps. I never want you walking around with the legs bagging around your ankles like a shuffling 100-year-old man. That look worked for us when we were younger, or like when we were Major League Baseball players or something. But if you're like me and kind of Generation X, today that's a no-go for you. Check the mirror before you walk out. I don't want these flopping onto your shoes. Let's talk colors. The Becker pant comes in some great colors. Duh, we're Y.Chroma and we're all about amazing color. You can match this in a killer monochrome look with almost any of my core shirts. Top it up with a light sweater or a strong sweater. Just look at how absolutely metal this thing looks in monochrome here, but also in a 2-color look or 3-color look. Is this a core item in your wardrobe? Absolutely, 100%. You should have this in white and at least one other color. People who have a kind of top of the range, you know, the complete Y.Chroma wardrobe kit will often have 3 or even 4 of these, especially guys who are just kind of over wearing jeans or who just don't wear a lot of jeans. This gives you that rugged weight, but with so much more unique style. The Becker pant, you'll love it. Message me on Instagram and I'll tell you why I call it that, by the way. There's actually kind of a funny story there.